Here in Walpole, Massachusetts, the RB hockey family ranges from learn to skate to junior hockey. And today, we take a look at one of the most successful junior hockey teams in the EHL, and we get an inside look at Trax Academy, a brand new way to get a full-time education right here at the rink. I'm Joel Idelson, and this is New England Hockey Journal.
Here comes Marino, he scores! John Marino.
I just had on my Instagram John Marino, and there's a picture of him sitting on my lap. And then I was able to go to his first game and watch him in the NHL score his first goal against the Bruins. And his dad wrote me the nicest email about, how he remembers him running around with me at 4 or 5 weeks of camp in the summertime.
Rob Barletta can tell you many such stories since he started RB hockey in the Walpole Express.
The Walpole Express, we started it in 2005, and we've put over 200 players into college.
We have 23 teams ranging from mites all the way up to midgets, and then obviously the 2 boys junior teams as well as our girls junior team. In the spring and summer, we run RB hockey, clinics, power skating, skills, summer camps, tournaments, tournament teams, a little bit all encompassing.
All of that requires a large coaching staff. Barletta sees his coaches as key to the success of RB hockey.
It all starts with the coaches. I believe my coaching staff is second to none.
This week, in the last couple of days, we've talked a lot about our standards and execution. Okay, let's play to our standard for 60 minutes.
One of the newest coaches for the Walpole Express is the head coach of their top junior league team.
Going back many, many years, Express have always had plus coaches. We were fortunate enough to bring in Cody Campbell this year, who's had some experience as a player, but for me, more importantly, he's had experience at the Tier 2 and Tier 1 levels of junior hockey coaching.
I wanted to make sure that I was coming to a program that was going to be supportive of me and kind of what my vision is for this team with the Walpole Express and the EHL. And everybody that I talked to, just the feeling that I got from talking to Rob and Todd was that was going to be the case, and it for sure has been.
Cody follows the model perfectly. He shows up on time. He's a player's coach. All the kids love him. He has a network of college coaches that he knows. He's been into junior hockey for years. He was an elite player himself. He's very, very organized. He fits right with the team.
The Express play in the Eastern Hockey League, whose primary focus is advancing kids to play college hockey.
I always look at it as every player that comes here is coming to me as an old child, and I want to send them back to their parents as a young man.
How is that not a hook? His stick was on the ice?
Take a deep breath and know next time you get a chance, it's going to end up in the back of the net and you're going to be able to come through the line and we'll play our song and have a little bit of fun.
It's all about how you handle players, your rapport with players, being able to relate to players. So one part that I think Cody brings to the table for us is a little younger. This is what he does by day. He doesn't go do another job during the day and come here and coach. He gets to be a coach. And I think the kids like that. They get to see him as a coach. They get to see him in his office. They get to see him as a dad, as a husband. It's a great relationship that I think you have to build with your staff.
I can be intense on the bench for sure and get after guys, and that's the emotion and the passion that I think you need to have to be successful in this game. But there's a time and a place to give kids thinking points and corrections, and if it's something small that we can adjust on the fly, then we'll do it on the bench or in between periods. But our big adjustments come during practice and through our video sessions. I don't want to overload them with information, but I believe preparation breeds confidence, and I try to be very detailed with our group.
It gets a little intense, but I mean, that's how it should be. It's junior hockey, it's competitive, and guys got to get places, got to move on.
Coach Campbell's made a big impact with our team, and the culture's been amazing that he's brought to us.
I know I'm demanding. I know I expect a lot out of the guys, but personally, I feel like if you're not pushing somebody to their limits, they're not ever going to find out what their ceiling is. That's why I can be hard on guys, but guys also know that I love them at the end of the day. I want them to be able to say that I have helped prepare them for life in general. I want them to feel like they have grown as a person.
Make sure you guys introduce yourself to us, okay?
And I want them to feel like they know what it takes to be successful once they leave here.
At the blue line, ready?
Whether it's in college, out of college, in their future marriages, relationships, as parents, if I can have a small part in their development, I will feel like I'll have done my job.
Out of way!
When we come back on New England Hockey Journal, we'll take a closer look at some of the players on the Walpole Express.
We're at Sports Etc. here on Mass Ave in Arlington, Massachusetts, and once again I am with Rich O'Rourke. Good to see you, Rich.
Good to see you, Joel.
Today we're going to talk about goalie sticks.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
So this is the Bauer Supreme 2S Pro. It is the stick that's designed to be super lightweight and super balanced for that goalie that's looking for that edge and speed.
Stick looks a little bit different here with this little spine down the middle. Tell me about this.
Right, that's the ErgoSpine technology. It's featured only on this stick. What it allowed them to do is by creating the spine, they were able to take some material out of the stick to reduce the weight, increase the balance without ruining the stability of the stick.
It's a really light stick. I was
Super
surprised
light.
when I picked this
Yeah.
up. All right, so if I'm a goalie, I come in and I talk to you. How do you help me choose the right stick?
Well, if blocker hand speed is a premium for you, then you want the lightest, most well-balanced stick you can possibly get.
Okay,
your hands
which
on.
would be the 2S. For
You got it. Yep.
Okay, great. So we had the 2S,
Yep.
which was about quickness.
You got it.
And now we've got the 2X,
Right.
which is for what?
I'd say control.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and so what about this stick enables control?
It's the core they use in the inside, and the blade itself is what they call AeroCore 3. And what that allows it to do is it allows it to deaden the puck a little bit so you have it right on your stick so you can control the puck and
So
dish
it's
it.
about reaction off the blade.
You got it.
It's amazing to me because years ago you had a couple stick options or
Right.
maybe a couple pad options.
Right.
And now it's so specialized based on me as an individual, as a goalie.
Yeah, I mean, it's as important for a goalie to choose the right stick as it is for a skater.
Great. Thanks, Rich. For more about goalie sticks, goalie equipment, or anything related to hockey, come down and see us at Sports Etc.
2 black D, 2 red D. Once that plays out, okay, maybe a turnover, whatever it might be. And then on the next whistle, I'll spot a puck back for a regroup.
It's recruiting. Our junior coaches do a lot of time on the road in regards to watching tournaments, watching showcases, in finding kids.
On any chips, I really want to work on that forward getting across and picking up and being that first guy to the puck, okay?
We don't have kids come in and promise them, oh, you're going to play at BC, you're going to play at BU. We're going to put players where they belong playing and where they're going to be successful college athletes.
Recruiting kids is not always easy. Having a good hockey environment and top facilities can make a difference.
We have a little bit of everything: demographic, rink, coaching staff, and the ability to help kids move on to their goals.
We have a really nice locker room. That means a lot to the players. We have a players' lounge that was just opened this year. That means a lot to the players. And getting into the weight room and working out with a strength and conditioning coach. Those things make recruiting easier, and those things make the guys really love and enjoy coming to the rink.
This is Captain Michael Meredith's third season with the Express.
I'm from Fredonia, New York. My dad coaches in college hockey at Fredonia State, and he worked with the program a little bit in recruiting, and that's why he knew it was a good place. Growing up in Fredonia, I got to watch a lot of SUNYAC hockey, and the EHL reminds me a lot of it. It's a pretty simple style of play. It's a hard game. It's physical.
We don't rely on Mike to create offense. We rely on him to be a really good penalty killer, be good on face-offs, and just bring a consistent, relentless energy to our hockey team.
Meredith's got the size advantage, and a right, and another right.
Off the ice, he is the emotional leader of the team for sure. He's the guy that can step up and say something and everybody will listen.
There are certain kids you know, because they're all around kids, will be successful because of who they are, not their grades or how big they are, what their skill set is. They just generally have a little bit of everything, and they're just good people.
Assistant Captain Cal Mell is from Atlanta, Georgia.
I would call myself a two-way defenseman, but also very good with the puck. I always take pride in being able to get the puck up as quick as possible, because that's the best way to get opportunities in the quick transition game.
For a guy at his size, not a big kid for a defenseman, he plays very, very hard, and he has a great defensive stick. He's not afraid to step into a guy or go into a battle. Because he's so smart and so willing, he wins a lot of those battles and he lives his life the right way. I know that if anybody in here took a good look at what Cal Mel was doing, they would see somebody doing the right thing and doing the right thing all the time.
Mel down to the goal line in front. Oh, and over for the score.
Right now, I'd say I'm looking to go to college, but I'm definitely open to other junior opportunities, maybe even come back for a year.
We want the guys that actually want to play college hockey and are driven, and they're going to be good teammates.
Jonah Hildreth, one of the top scorers on the Express, is new to the team this year.
I was actually driving home from a skate one day and I got a call from Coach Campbell and didn't really know a lot about it, never really thought I'd end up here. And I actually played in a tournament in Boston and I was able to come and have a conversation with them and I felt super comfortable and knew that this would be a good spot for me.
Jonah Hildreth wristing that one home, top left corner.
He's a very good two-way forward, plays in all situations for us. He plays hard in all three zones. He's been a big part to why our penalty kill has been really successful.
So I want to play college, obviously at the highest level I can, but for me it's about fit, where I'm going to have a chance to succeed academically and athletically, so all options open for me right now.
He's got really good hockey sense. He's a kid that plays with his head up and can make plays and create opportunities for himself and his line mates offensively, and he works.
The league does a great job at getting scouts out to the game and making good showcases, and Walpole in general, it's in a great location in Massachusetts. There's so many schools up here, and that's what you want as a junior hockey player. Sorrow. You want to have a good junior experience. You want the guys to be good guys and have fun with them. You know, with Coach Campbell here, you know he's going to bring in those types of guys, so it's going to be fun and going to be an enjoyable experience. And then I think just the opportunity. You want opportunity, and if you come here and you work hard, and that opportunity is going to follow.
Stay with us on New England Hockey Journal. We'll take a look at Trax Academy, the online school right at the rink. RB Hockey is sponsored by Rodman Ford, located on Route 1 South across from Gillette Stadium.
And here comes Melissa Bizzari, 3-on-2 here with Larry and Wasso. Wasso crunches the net. Larry shot, goal! Kate Leary!
After a successful 4 years at Boston College that included 42 goals and 43 assists, Kate Leary now plays professionally in the National Women's Hockey League.
And in it goes. We got ourselves a tight hockey game.
She's also the new head coach for the Walpole Express junior women's team. And if that wasn't enough, she heads up Trax Academy, the online school right at RB Hockey.
I graduated from the education school at Boston College, so being able to combine kind of the hockey with the academics in one setting has been great.
Trax Academy, I started it 3 years ago here at the rink, and it's virtual online. So the University of Nebraska, you send in their transcripts from years past, you get a guidance counselor, and they give you a curriculum around your needs, around your interests, around what you want to major on when you get older.
Nice shot, hand and tight turn, accelerate!
Gave you the opportunity to not only get stronger on the ice with your skills and in the gym, but also pace your schoolwork in the classroom, because that's what college is. It's essentially you're on your own.
We have middle school and high school, so we have 7th and 8th graders all the way up to seniors getting ready to go to college next year.
I was never a good student, you could say. So when I heard there's a lot small classrooms, a lot of one-on-one, I was like, you know what, that goes good with me. I'm knocking out school and hockey in the same place. Like, who doesn't want that?
When you sign up for the online school program, you get to pick what classes you want to take. So right now I took anatomy because I want to do sports and exercise science in college.
Here, you don't have as many kids in a classroom, so you can get that one-on-one contact with the teacher more often.
I think the biggest thing is that they can move through it at a pace that works for them. I'm their online proctor, so I can follow their progress and see their grades in live time at all times and make sure they're following along.
Rob Barletta even enrolls his own kids at Trax Academy.
My daughter Samantha, she went to Catholic school from 1st grade to 10th grade. There was 23, 24 kids in her classroom. She would go to school all day and then have to come home, have to go to hockey, have to go to the gym, then come home, eat, then she'd need to be tutored for an hour. And by the time she was done, it was 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. She was exhausted and she wasn't getting good grades.
Sammy moved on to prep school after attending the academy. Now her sister Jessie is there.
You get your support, your one-on-one, everything that you need, your ice time, your workout. This is definitely a good fit for me. It's been a hard adjustment at first, but I love it.
So what is a typical day like at Trax Academy?
They'll do 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. in the classroom.
10 to 11, Kate puts us through a good workout every day.
And 11 o'clock, they do skills for 45 minutes.
High intensity, you know, getting shots, getting power play work, making sure you're doing your breakouts right.
And then we have like an hour of free time to hang out with our friends, eat our lunch, relax. And then it's right back into school for another 2 hours.
And then from 3 to 5, it's from practice on with the junior team.
Yeah, it's a long day, but you're getting everything done. You're not driving all over the place like you are if you're going to your public school and playing for some other club program. Everything is right here in this facility, and it's definitely a team, family atmosphere across the whole program.
If you find that like you're stuck on one of your assignments, there's always a tutor here 5 days a week that we're here to help you out and get through that assignment.
Having tutors on hand is an important part of the program.
They're highly motivated students. They want to get good grades. They want to improve their hockey skills. They want to get to a good college. And they're very willing to work with me.
So you can use her whenever you need her, and she's right down the street. So, you know, if I need help on something, she'll come here and help.
So make sure you're cutting in and getting the shot right on that, okay, from the center of the slot. Don't be forced out to the outside.
The academy is $600 a month. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is 9 to 3. Friday is 8 to 12.
And boom, attack, Mark, attack, here you go.
Everything's here, all my tools that I need, people willing to help me, wanting to help me. I've improved not only as a player, but as a student.
I really think it's the ultimate opportunity to prepare yourself to go play college.
I've been here for 2 months, and I've never been a kid who's loved school, and this year I've been like, you know what, I've actually liked this. You have friendships. Everyone here in this room is all family.
When we come back on New England Hockey Journal, we'll see how playing for the Walpole Express and attending Trax Academy has made a difference for one young goalie. RB Hockey is powered by CCM. CCM, made of hockey.
You got forehand, be ready for it. Here you go, drive.
In the hockey school, we're developing hockey players. In the Trax Academy, we're developing athletes, but it's always student first.
Elijah Nieves is a student at Trax Academy, but has been at RB Hockey much longer.
Different than the travels in water.
We started right here in these rinks, playing half ice as a mite. He was a goalie. He was with the Walpole Express, but he made the decision to want to skate out and give up being a premier level goalie. So I was looking to try to give him some more ice time to catch up with some of the other players.
Something that is readily available at Trax Academy.
All right, go ahead, Elijah. Here we go, there you go. Quick, 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 move your feet, move your feet. Tight turn, there you go.
He just enjoys being here. It's just a great environment. There were two things I was looking for when I came to this school, Trax Academy, and that was the commitment, but it was also the environment. I know that he's got strong aspirations to play at a higher level. He wants to go to college and play. So it's really going to be all about him. When I look for a commitment, I look for his commitment first, then I look for the Academy's commitment. And when I get a good match like that, it's the right mix.
This angle.
Someone utilizing it, because I'm writing like a research paper about it.
Lily Rogers is a goalie on the Express Junior women's team.
I'm from Orlando, Florida, and growing up playing hockey there's not a whole lot of girls hockey. There's only one team, so I had to play boys hockey, and I wasn't getting a lot of exposure there.
So Lily moved up from Florida, moved in with the Billett family, and attended Trax Academy.
I'll be going to college next year, so now I'm getting to work on managing my schoolwork, my hockey, my job. I work here at the rink and I do some scorekeeping. I work at the snack bar, just like a few odd jobs. And so it's good to have all of those things and be able to balance my schoolwork and still be improving on the ice every day.
If you're gonna go to college, you need to be able to figure out how am I gonna get my work done while staying physically fit and prepared for my games every weekend.
It gives me just like a peek into what it's going to be like in college. I've been having to cook my own food, make my own lunches every day, do my own laundry, just like little things like that that you don't realize until you're on your own.
Ooh, fancy! Nice job, Lily!
So does that just make this I get to work at my own pace, do things when it fits best for me. Like we just had a tournament in Buffalo last weekend, and had it been at regular school, I would have had 2 absences, and it would have been hard to make up my schoolwork. But since we took a van, I was able to do my schoolwork on the van, do a little bit in the hotel room when I had free time, and I didn't get behind at all.
And her decision to attend the academy and play for the Walpole Express has paid off.
I committed to Chatham University recently. It's a D3 women's hockey team.
Having Lily Rogers just commit to play at Chatham University, I think shows she's come here and in 3 months has gotten a commitment, has been playing great for the team, working hard in the classroom. So I think that the exposure that Trax Academy and Walpole Express combine together to create a student-athlete experience that really helps them excel and gets them ready for that next level.
It's very much built around the student and the student-athlete, and every time they come in here and they find out that my children have gone and they get to see the success of the former students, it's a home run.
For more information on Trax Academy and the Walpole Express, check out walpoleexpress.com or traxacademy.org. We will see you next time on New England Hockey Journal.
Oh, now this pass out to Lopez. He's shorthanded. He's behind everybody. Lopez scores!